Let's vocal tune Diamond Dave, David Lee Roth of Van Halen, next on Music Surgery with Dr. Bob. I'm sitting here like an idiot, so I'm going to roll the intro.
No. I'm Diamond Dave. No time to waste. Making the taste, baby. Shut up. Okay, let's talk.
Come on, Dave. Give me a break. Okay, so we've all heard the argument that Sammy Hagar is a more gifted singer than David Lee Roth. There's no doubt that he's a stronger singer with a much bigger range, but let's not count out Diamond Dave just yet. Whereas Sammy Hagar sang more melodies on the Van Halen stuff, David Lee Roth just tended to scat and do his Dave thing throughout a lot of the verses of the songs. On Dance the Night Away, however, there was much more of a melodic structure in the verses, so let's see how close Roth got to perfect pitch, and if perfect pitch is better or dulls the shine on Diamond Dave.
All right, before I start, I want to show you something interesting. We've all heard that some of these older Van Halen songs weren't necessarily in tune. They weren't tuned to A440. I think Eddie just went in, hit his E string, said, man, that sounds great, intonated to that. Michael Anthony intonated to that, and that's the records we got. So let me play you first Eddie's guitar against a piano that is tuned to A440. And let me just show you for fun how much out of tune they are, which doesn't matter because they're intonated, but it's just funny to know that he went in the studio and went, I don't care about tuning up. This sounds great. Boom, go. So here's Eddie's guitar with a perfectly in tune piano. Amazing. It doesn't matter. By the way, I love this song. This was, other than Eruption, this was the first Van Halen song I ever heard because I think it was their first single, so that's what we all heard. And it started a lifelong obsession for me and probably a lot of other people. So let's play the first part of the song, Dave Untuned.
Have you seen her? So bad and pretty, moving with a style and ease. And I feel her from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree.
Dave sounds incredible. That's Dave, man. He's a great singer. What a delivery. What attitude. All right, let's tune him up and see what we get.
Have you seen her? So bad and pretty, moving with a style and ease. And I feel her from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree.
Okay, I already had to pitch this down before I tuned it 30 cents to get it close to A440 to even be tuned. But let's look at this and see how much, if I take the tuning off, how much we had to move it. All right, a fair amount. It was the 70s. It was rock and roll. I don't think he sounds bad tuned up. I actually kind of like it. Let's listen to it tuned again.
Have you seen her? So bad and pretty, moving with a style and ease. And I feel her from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree.
All right, untuned again.
Have you seen her? So bad and pretty, moving with a style and ease. And I feel her from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree.
All right, it takes some of the attitude out. It takes some of the Dave out. Interesting, though, whereas some of the other singers that I've done this with, I prefer the untuned. It's funny how certain singers, tuning can take away from their thing. I thought tuning would take more away from Dave because he kind of does his Dave thing instead of singing. Although this song, I had to find a song where he actually sang more than, scatting and bebop through the verse. But I like them both. I mean, I can't believe it. I thought it would take away more. On to verse 2. I can't really do the chorus because these are stems and Michael Anthony's vocal is in the stems with him. So I'm just trying to isolate the parts where Dave's by himself. Second verse, go.
A live wire, barely a beginner, but just watch that lady go. She's on fire, 'cause dancing gets her higher than anything else she knows.
Definitely pitchy on this verse, doing his Dave thing. Still love it. Still one of my favorite bands. Not sacrilege. Let's see how he sounds tuned up.
A live wire, barely a beginner, but just watch that lady go. She's on fire, 'cause dancing gets her higher than anything else she knows.
Again, I like both. There's one word here, was it fire, that sounded a little funny.
She's on fire, 'cause
Let me take the tuning off of that, or not tune it as hard.
she's on fire, 'cause
Much better. Now, if I was doing a proper tuning to this stuff for a record, I would go minutely tune every little phrase, half a phrase, leave certain syllables out, leave little vowel sounds out. But just for the purpose of this, I'm giving her overall tuning or not. I got to say, I like Dave tuned. I like Dave untuned. Anyway, let me see what this line is.
oh yeah.
Little bridge thing, that was untuned. Let's tune him up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. This is a strange one. This is a strange experiment because I thought it would take some of his swag out. Maybe it does take a little, but I like where the pitch center is. Really interesting. One thing I noticed when I was doing this, I'm going to get off the tuning thing for 1 second. Listen to Eddie and his brother's groove, man. Listen to this. Oh, man, that's blood right there. That's blood groove. I mean, my God, it feels perfect, man. Those brothers are locked, man. Another interesting thing: everybody knows Eddie Van Halen's sound just by hearing a few notes. Oh, that's Eddie Van Halen. That's his tone. Listen to this snare drum. You would know that's Alex Van Halen right away. Listen to these toms. I mean, tell me that Alex Van Halen didn't have as signature a sound as Eddie. I mean, you automatically know who that is. Amazing stuff. There's one extra part over here. Let me just see what this is. God, unbelievable. There's another cool thing here too. There was some extra percussion. Where was that? Oh, the bridge. Listen to this. So, incredible. Calypso, man. Those go-go bells and all that. I mean, what an amazing band. I mean, golly, these guys are amazing. Hey, look, I know I got off the tuning thing, but we got Naked Van Halen here. I mean, come on. I got to play you this, guys. I got to play this stuff. Come on. Let's not leave Michael Anthony out of the party. Let's listen to he and Alex just for a sec. Awesome. Listen, that's a gnarly bass tone. Listen. Wow, what was he playing? Wow, he's playing dum ba da da. Wow. Wow, I thought that would have been. And I think he's playing. Is he playing an F sharp? Wow, never heard that my whole life. Wow, interesting note choice against Eddie. Wow, maybe you bass players knew that one. Never knew. Anyway, sorry to get off the tuning track. Hey man, it's Van Halen. What are you going to do?
Well, there you have it. Whereas singers like Steve Perry and Brad Delp, who were master singers, definitely did not need tuning help, it turns out that David Lee Roth, who might be considered more of a singing personality, didn't need it either. But actually, surprisingly, sounded pretty cool tuned. Hello. The clutch on my wife's spare Range Rover has gone out. Please hit subscribe below to help. This is going to be just shy of $80,000. Thank you for your patronage, and thank you for watching Music Surgery with Dr. Bob. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Look for cheap or free stuff in my store. There's a link below. And I'd love to have you hanging in the Doctor's Lounge. There's a link below for that as well. Take care of yourselves and each other. And if you're stuck in the studio with a production, mix, or arrangement problem, I'll be here. And all you gotta say is...
Somebody give me